Okay, recording is on. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, world. You're in the Zonimist Internal AMA, December 19th, 2022. It's 3:08 p.m. EST. We're going to go over some of the plans that we've already kind of discussed, some of our marketing plans, what we're going to be doing, some new add-ons, and then a little bit of Q1 2023. So let's wrap up exactly where we ended last time. We are adding the fiat on-ramp integration, the cross-chain integration, and the mobile top-up all before 2022 ends is the actual goal. If it gets delayed, it's going to be just maybe a week to 2 weeks into 2023. But the main goal is to get all of those add-ons and widgets finished by Q4 2022. The cross chain is in quality assurance right now. It will be finished the beginning of this week. Next internal meeting Wednesday, everything should be integrated. Users can pretty much cross chain 6 different blockchains. That's Tron, Ethereum, BSC, Avalanche, Phantom, and Polygon. Those are the 6 blockchains that they'll be able to go just back and forth through the website. And that's the integration that will be finished for the utility of Zonimist. Then we're going to be going on to the fiat on-ramp, which is powered by Transact, and then our mobile top-up partner as well. Once that's finished, we're going to go into utility bill payments, increasing gift card landscape, and then looking for different avenues to kind of increase our crypto spending application in 2023. That's all the add-ons and integrations that we're going to be doing, but something I wanted to really touch on is some of the stuff that we're actually adding to the team. I am going to be adding a full-time Chinese translator. So every time I have a presentation, not now in our just Zonimist groups, but mainly when I go over to talk to our Chinese communities, I'll be having a full-time translator as well, just to kind of bridge that gap. He has a little bit of crypto knowledge, but his main job is just to translate. I speak, I go just how I'm normally talking. When I finish a statement, he's then going to go in and just say the same thing I said, except in Chinese. It's going to be the best way to truly communicate. And it's going to be a really easy way to kind of have a structure. I'm going to be inviting him possibly to the Zonimist group Wednesday, and we're going to be doing some practice sessions together. We're going to hop on presentation just before we actually go to the Chinese community and completely butcher the presentation. We're definitely going to practice, make sure the flow's there. And that's how I'm going to start trying to grow the project in the most organic fashion possible, really reaching out to different international communities. I would say Zonimist right now is in if you look at like a bubble, right? We're at the very just edge of the bubble, a very corner of it, of actual BSC. There's so many groups. I would even go as far as to say the majority of BSC isn't probably English speaking. Some people might disagree with that, but I would definitely say the biggest demographic is 100% Asia. Again, that's just my preference. I'm almost very positive that's the actual demographic. But yeah, definitely, Buckeye. I see you said true. So the fact that we're going to be aiming that angle, it's going to separate us a lot from the current marketing that we're doing right now, because we're not getting much headway with finding, even though finding new projects is a great way to market. It's a great way to get, a lot of projects to see what you're doing. You get the free AMAs, you get the cross post, you get the hype going. But the way to really grow this is to by bring more investors. How do you reach a whole new bubble? Because right now, technically, we have the same people that are kind of in the same groups all spread out. I promise if I go to the 5 AMA lounges right now, we're probably going to see the 8, 9, 10 people that are in the group or in the chat right now. We're going to see these same names across the same groups as well, right? Nothing wrong with it. It's just the fact. So in order for us to kind of hit a different perspective and reach a new market, new faces, new investors, we're definitely going to go this international route. In my honest opinion, it's the only way to have exponential growth is by seeing new eyes. Everyone that hears about the Zonimist project, when they first hear about it, their first response is, wow. Wow. I can't believe that this either hasn't already been done or there's not something like it right now. And honestly, I love the project. That's mainly what people say when they first hear about what we're doing, which is the simplifying crypto spending, the non-custodial crypto application, the fact that you don't have to use an exchange to either liquidate your cryptocurrency or even technically trade your cryptocurrency. Now you go to the Zonimous.io website, you connect a wallet. Not only will you be able to buy with your fiat, you'll be able to swap cryptos and you'll be able to liquidate and spend your cryptos through our decentralized gift card platform. It really is going to be the all-in-one platform to do absolutely anything and everything. And the best part of everything is that it's all non-custodial. You don't have to worry about us ever having and holding your funds. You don't have to worry about, oh, if I leave it there overnight, what's the chance that it's going to get spent like an FTX scandal? Now everything is in your wallet. Everything's owned by you. We give the power and the freedom back to crypto users, but still giving you all that technically centralized crypto application, right? Because that's the whole problem that Zonimous is here to kind of solve. It's how do I get away from this forced centralized use of cryptocurrency? Now I don't have to use an exchange. Now I can just connect the decentralized wallet to Zonimous's dApp and do everything that I can imagine. We're going to be adding as much as possible. I want to be adding loans. If you have loans in your name, you can pay with them in crypto. Your water, your electricity, credit card bills, prepaid phones, gift vouchers to shop on anything you can imagine, be that groceries, Airbnb, flight tickets, something for your family, something for your loved ones, Valentine's gifts, anything that you can imagine anywhere you are in the world. That's really the idea. It really is digital freedom. That's where you kind of come down. It's giving you the version that now I have my crypto and now I can actually use it and do whatever I want with it without having to use centralization, without having to move what my assets are to a public base like an exchange. So I can't wait to really see what it's going to be bringing. Again, I kind of say this all the time. I really think Zonimous is going to kind of, once we get a lot of exposure, there's going to be a lot of projects that are going to kind of replicate the model of the whole all-in-one crypto stop shop. Not only can you swap, but you can spin, but you can buy. We're really the front runners of this decentralized non-custodial application. We are not a DEX technically, but we're adding a DEX, right? The idea is that you pretty much have full control over your own assets. So that's kind of the basis. Q1 2023 is going to be really interesting. I will be honest with you all. I am looking to possibly be listed on an exchange in the future, not right now. I would like to know everyone's opinions on that. What do you all think of possibly being on an exchange? If I am going to be listed, it's going to be the best of the best. And you all obviously know what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming for no tier 4, tier 3. It's tier S or tier 1 or nothing. That's the only way I believe we're going to get real exposure and real growth. A lot of people are like, oh, well, the market cap's really nothing right now. What are you thinking? If I'm going to get listed, I'm only aiming for Binance. I'm going to be honest. Whatever you all think, you all might not think that's the best idea. That's why we kind of have community polls. So during everything of all of our building, during all of our integrations, I have contacted some companies to try and see what the actual process is. We did get some really legit partners to talk to. One company we actually talked to a couple days ago, they actually partnered with Adidas, which is pretty insane. I guess Adidas dropped their new NFT line. You all can hop off mic and tell me if I'm correct or not. I didn't even know that. I don't pay attention to Adidas, to be honest. But yeah, they dropped their new NFT line, and the company that we're working with actually, or possibly for the exchange listing, they actually help facilitate Adidas NFTs, which is a really big deal in my eyes. We're working on possibly doing that. There's so many routes that we can go, but let's wrap everything up so we don't get a little too clustered. Right now, it's Q4 2022. We're going to be adding the cross chain, which should be up this week, and then the fiat on-ramp and the mobile top-ups Q4 2022. And then we're going to be hitting utility payments and more debit or more gift cards 2023. And then once we complete all of that, that's when I'm going to start looking for different avenues. I would love to have a debit card program, but that's me personally. Users might think that kind of defeats the purpose of decentralization. But to me, I think it's kind of the principle and the core foundation of, and this would all be non-custodial. It wouldn't be we hold your tokens and then you can use them. Whenever you would want to actually use them, we would do the same exact process. You take your crypto from your decentralized wallet, either purchase a prepaid card or load up a card and then use it. It wouldn't be any custodials. You wouldn't have to be worried. It's much different angle than what an exchange is. So we can go down, nothing to say. Yeah, exactly. You can't have both decentralized and centralized. The idea is, and this is actually something that my legal team said, they said that when you're doing this business, you don't want to just go one specific avenue. They don't like that. Like regulatory authorities don't like when you're only having a decentralized solution. Why not have best of both worlds? When you have that, you open up a much broader audience because some people don't mind a KYC. And if you're only facilitating for the people that don't KYC, there's a problem, right? So I completely agree. Having a both decentralized and a centralized solution is, if you've been in my AMAs before, I've preached this. I've never preached not that. I've always said I want a possible debit card program in the future. And I understand that in order for us to really integrate cryptocurrency in everyday use case, there has to be that centralized and decentralized. But one thing I will state, and this is a recorded AMA, if we do go down that route of centralized crypto spending, we will always have a decentralized crypto spending. I don't care if they tell me, no, you can't have it. I'm still going to have it. 100%. As long as we're doing all legalities correctly, everything's implemented, we're not breaking any laws, nothing's going to stop us from keeping the core foundation, which is just connecting your decentralized wallet like your MetaMask and then spending in hundreds of countries. That really is the idea. But again, the centralized part does bring big money. A lot of the stuff that we say right now is Zonymous allows your DeFi to stay DeFi, and that's true. But again, DeFi is just one section of the entire crypto market. You could even call it a niche, right? You could call NFTs a niche as well. So both of them are niches of the overall spectrum, which is cryptocurrency. So in order for us to reach bigger markets, in order for us to get those institutional investors, really get the spotlight, I mean, let's just be completely transparent right now. If Zonymous has a debit card program, trust me, the business is doing very well because it is not cheap to start your own debit card program. So you're completely right. It opens eyes to a much broader audience that might like the idea that we're doing of having crypto and then having application, right? Because that's the core foundation. It's how do I have something that's in my digital wallet, but be able to have something tangible like a water bottle that's in my hands within seconds? How do I automate that process to take digital tokens that have value and then have something else that might be value to me, right? I love water. I need water to live, but I have these tokens that are digitized in my wallet. Let's make them one. That's kind of what ZA is about. It's really integrating crypto application with real world scenarios. But again, it can be something much more than something that's tangible like an item. And that's why gift cards is just the tip of the iceberg. And again, a lot of the people that I see right now in the group, they've been with us for a while. And they can even vouch for me. People watching this recording, they may say, oh, he's just talking this, that. Is it true or not? The actual product of gift vouchers was released almost a month before the token was ever launched. No matter what anyone says, that is a fact. Why did I do that? I wanted to show people that gift vouchers was the beginning of the project. It's the pre of the project. We are not 100% about gift vouchers. That's not what we're really trying to do. We're trying to take your cryptocurrency and give you real world application and automate the entire process without ever having to use a centralized exchange, without ever having to go multiple different avenues to actually convert your value into something that you might be intrinsic or extrinsic value. Another kind of cool concept that I've really thought about what Zonymous is and what ZA is, it's really just transferring value. It really is. From a very broad spectrum, if you want to think about it from that perspective, that's all we're doing. I always say that we're taking your digital tokens and then getting something like a water bottle. But the truth is we're taking your value and then giving you value as well, just sending it in a more streamlined manner. So I do agree completely about in order for us to really broaden our horizons, a centralized crypto solution for application is, I'm not going to say it's mandatory, but It's going to be there. I just want everyone to know that. But we're never going to stop with the decentralized. We're still going to be adding gift vouchers. We're still going to be adding countries, people that don't want to be in that centralized crypto spending. We're going to be adding more application for you. It's not going to stop. A lot of people will say, hey, my country doesn't have gift vouchers. That's fine. We're going to be adding them. We're going to make sure everyone in the world that has crypto can just connect a wallet and spend. Mobile top-ups, you won't have to do anything centralized. You just you connect your wallet, you implement your number, bam, you can top up your prepaid phone. No more having to liquidate crypto and then actually go that route. We're really going to keep a lot of avenues decentralized. That's really the core foundation, a little bit. So that was a mouthful. So let's speak about everything. I kind of hate just coming up here and just ranting back and forth. It really is about community engagement, community involvement. What do you all think about what we're doing right now? Would you all like to see the modules, if you haven't already checked out the modules for the fiat on-ramp, for the cross-chain, and for the mobile top-up? I can pull that up real quick if you all vote. I know Bear wasn't in here last. I don't believe SJ was, or Badger, or Dane. Would you all like to see? Yes, sir. Okay, that's fine. All it needs is one person. I'm not sure. I know some people don't look at past AMAs. That's fine. I don't blame you. We have a lot. There's a lot of content. I'm constantly talking, and I repeat the same information as well sometimes. So theoretically, you don't have to, but new investors, I highly recommend it. So I'm going to pull up the actual modules. We're going to go over them, showcase them, vote on them, speak about them, all that fun stuff. So give me just 1 second to pull that up, and I'm going to hop off of camera, and I'm going to start sharing my screen. Let's pull that up for you all. I love just, having the little elevator music in the background. It's awesome. Okay. They did not correct that yet. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to share my screen, and you all will be able to see everything for the fiat on-ramps for the people. No, let's not pull up calculator. So just tell me if you can see my screen in the chat. Most likely you should be able to. Okay, you all should be able to see my screen right now. For the people that missed, I'll do, again, a kind of a small recap. We're adding the mobile top-ups, cross-chain, and the fiat ramp. So we're going to start with right to left. For users who go to the website, I kind of always say this. Not only can you buy gift cards by pressing the buy gift card button, but you can buy ZA by clicking the buy ZA button, and it's going to pull up a PancakeSwap router with BNB to ZA. You connect the wallet, you press one button. But what about the people that don't have crypto? How can they still be a part of our ecosystem? Well, now, right under the buy ZA button, again, everything on the landing page as user-friendly as possible. Right under the buy ZA button, they can click fiat on-ramp, and they can take their debit card, bank account as well, Google Pay, and I believe we'll have Apple Pay as well. And they can convert 76 different currencies to BNB with just a matter of clicking a button and then adding their debit card. Once they do that process, they then have BNB. Well, oh, by the way, this is what it's going to look like. Just in case you all want to get it out. I love the gold accent. I think everything looks really smooth. It just kind of fits the branding well. And users can also sell their crypto as well. Again, without the need of an exchange. You go to the sell button. We only will have 2 currencies, so 76 different currencies for the on-ramp version to be able to buy crypto. But to sell and liquidate crypto, we're only going to have 2, which is GBP and euros. Hopefully we can add more in the future. But as our partners grow, we'll be growing as well. So let's say you buy your tokens with the 76 different currencies, you have your BNB. Now, once you have that, you just click the buy ZA button. This might not be the scenario for you, but for me being in the United States, in order for me to take my bank account and move my US dollar to Coinbase, this is not a lie at all. You can ask anyone that's from the States. It takes up to 5 to 7 business days for that transaction to finally clear for you to then withdraw your crypto to your wallet. And that is a proven, like I've dealt with that for a long time now. Now I don't have to do that. I can implement my debit card. Bam, I can buy crypto. No more having, again, to kind of move away from that long enduring process that centralization or centralized exchanges kind of force you to do. So let's say you go to the Zonymous page and let's say you have Ethereum. What happens if you already have crypto, but you want to branch your Ethereum to the ZA token? How do you do that? Again, now you just go to the landing page, you click swap. You'll have 6 different blockchains to choose from. Let's say you want to go straight to ZA with your Ethereum. Well, you just click the Ethereum button. A module might not be ready for that yet. But yeah, you just click Ethereum. Once you do that, you implement your Ethereum, your wallet, and then just like that, you do your ZA wallet, you press the button, you get ZA. It really is as simple as a cross chain. It's the same thing as using a DEX, but instead this aggregates from the 6 different blockchains DEXs. And technically we have over 50,000 tokens actually integrated in our swap. So again, let's say you have actual ZA. Let's say you use the fiat on-ramp or you use the cross-chain swap that we have. Let's say you have a prepaid phone and want to be able to implement your phone number and buy prepaid. Well, you just click the mobile. Let's revert back. Let's say instead of clicking buy gift cards, your country doesn't have the gift vouchers that we provide, but you have a prepaid phone. Let's say you're in Africa or somewhere possibly South America or even Asia. Well, now it's to still be a part of our ecosystem. Instead of clicking the buy gift card button, you click the mobile top up. You implement your phone number and you immediately, I'm not joking with you guys, it pops open your exact carrier and you'll be able to select the cryptos that we have listed on the gift card platform. You click the chain. Let's say you want to do ZA. Let's say you want to do BNB, BUSD, our partners, GEMS, or Sol Token. You select the chain and then you click top up. And just like that, again, process is so automated. It's just like the voucher. It's pre-funded and then bam, you have mobile minutes. That process, and you can see at the very bottom, prepaid phones only, not postpaid. I will try and work on postpaid, but right now it's only specific to prepaid. I'll try and fix that, but it's a top up. I guess most people that use mobile top ups, it is prepaid phones. But that's everything that we're adding to the website. Not only will you be able to buy ZA by clicking the buy ZA button, you can buy crypto with your debit card with fiat. You can even sell your crypto if you have euros and GBP account. Now you can swap from 6 different blockchains. You can top up your phone and now you can buy vouchers all by not even leaving the website. Just a couple buttons or connecting your wallet. This is truly going to be, in my opinion, one of the most user-friendly and actual real-world application dApps probably on the market or probably in BSC. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know many other dApps that are integrated like this that are so user-friendly that, again, everything is right in front of you. Let's say you don't even want to click the buy ZA button and you actually want to do it from PancakeSwap. Well, you just copy the contract address right above the buy ZA button. So it really is everything that you want to do with your cryptocurrency or like dream of doing with your cryptocurrency, you can all do with just clicking the buttons on the very front page. So I hope you all like that. We're going to go over a couple things with the modules. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm not looking at the TG right now because I'm just showing full screen. I love this gold accent. I think it looks really smooth. It matches the branding really well. Love the starry background. The mobile top-ups is really sick. Again, love the gold accent as well. I love I think everything is really perfect and it's very symmetrical, which I like. This is where you can actually click the sell and then sell your cryptocurrency. And it all comes via bank transfer, via SEPA and faster payments, which are very fast bank transfers. No more worrying about a SWIFT transfer or a ACH transfer. You pretty much get it much faster than you would a US withdrawal. Or even a SWIFT international withdrawal as well. They're all local bank transfers, if that makes sense. Here is actually what it would show once you buy your ZA. Or let's say you want to buy BNB with your fiat on-ramp. This is what it's going to show. And then once you successfully buy, it's going to implement and give you the green check. And then you'll have your tokens within minutes. So that's the very basis of what we're doing. I love the add-ons. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Hey, Jens. I'm not sure if you kind of saw the add-ons. I can walk through them just real quick again. I'll go to the very front page. So whenever I'm preaching the AMA, I say now when you go to the website, not only can you buy the crypto, but you can spend the crypto like our cryptocurrency ZA. But what we're going to be adding for our DApp is the fiat on-ramp where you can implement your debit card in 76 different currencies, purchase crypto right from the website. You can swap from 6 different blockchains by just being on the front page. And you can also top up your prepaid phone, again, all by just being on the landing page, which we're going to be adding so much more than this as well. I can't wait to integrate the utility bill payments as well. The only issue is I don't know where to put it. But I do love the idea of having everything right here in front of you as soon as you enter. So in case you were late, we're going to just go over it really quick. This is the swap. It will be integrated with 6 different blockchains, mobile top-ups, implement your number, the same currencies that we'll have for the gift vouchers. You can then use real time for your mobile credits. Here is the fiat on-ramp, which will be connected to our DApp as well. You'll be able to buy, and this is not a joke, 76 different currencies. And if you want to know if your currency's on there, it's in the announcements channel. Please check it out. I might repost after the video if you're curious. But this is the coolest thing about our fiat on-ramp is you can actually sell as well using our DApp. The 2 currencies that we'll have is GBP and euros, and this is all non-custodial. We don't hold onto your funds or anything. You take your decentralized wallet, connect it through our bridge, and then liquidate your cryptocurrency. Obviously, there is going to be a KYC procedure specific only for the fiat on-ramp. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Use the other modules. No big deal. But you'll be able to actually liquidate your crypto without the need of an exchange. Go to the Zonimist.io website, connect a wallet, click sell, and just like that, you can sell your crypto. This is what it's going to look like when you buy ZA. Let's say you put your debit card program 1,000 GBP. This is what it's going to say, the exact amount of Ethereum, for example. You click the buy ZA button, you're going to get that green check once it's successful, and that all happens within minutes. We really are going to be streamlining the process. Again, everything that you can do with your cryptocurrency that you can do with an exchange, you will be able to do with Zonimist. I always preach this. I'm all about non-custodial purposes. I'm all about giving freedom to you all, to actual users. No more having your funds on an exchange and worrying about maybe are people using those funds? What happens if that exchange goes under? Are my funds safe? All the funds are in your decentralized wallets. We really give you all the control and you all the power and freedom. So these are all modules that we're going to be adding to our DApp. And in my opinion, this is one of the most innovative and have real applicational use for any decentralized application on the market right now. And correct me if I'm wrong. So that's what we're going to be adding for Q4 2022. And that should all be done by, hopefully, please. This is recorded right now. This should be done by January 1st, 2023. And if at the absolute latest, the beginning weeks of 2023. But the cross chain will be up at the latest this week. So once the cross chain's up, we're going to integrate the fiat on-ramp and then integrate the mobile top-ups. And then Q1 2023 is going to be utility bill payments and more gift vouchers and possibly a debit card program. Woo, that was a mouthful, guys. So tell me what you think. What do you think of the gold accent? What do you think of how everything's displayed? Do you like the avenue that we're going? Are you happy as an investor? Tell me your opinions. We will be working on more quality partnerships as well. We're going to be integrating 8-Bit to the website probably today or tomorrow. Once we get that finished, we're all good on everything for current partners and uploading in regards to that. But yeah, drop your comments, hop off mic, tell me what you think, and we can kick straight into it. I'll hop back on camera. Okay, everyone should be able to see me. Now let's, I'm going to end the recording soon unless you all have any questions. We can kind of chill out, have some fun. Tell me what you all think of the add-ons. Do you like the development? Do you like the angle that we're going? Do you like the idea of not having to use an exchange anymore? Do you like the fact that you can technically liquidate your crypto straight to your bank account if you're using euros and pounds? Do you like the idea of just implementing a debit card to buy cryptocurrency? Leave it in the comments, guys. I will love to hear what you all think, and we can go back and forth. And because this is all also like different streams of revenue for the actual company, which will be integrated in the buyback and burn policy. I haven't officially released the buyback and burn policy. What I'm probably going to be doing, this is most likely, is I'm going to be doing kind of like how an actual company does for its investors. I'm going to be doing Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 statements for the buyback and burn policies. So we're going to generate all the revenue, make it as transparent as possible, show you all the financials, kind of like real companies do, which I think is going to be an interesting twist on kind of the ecosystem as a whole. So we're going to be integrating that and then be releasing those type of statements so you all can know how's my investment doing, how's my token doing, and all and beyond that. So again, guys, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. I'll end the recording soon. Everyone loves it. That's awesome. Looks really good. Yeah, I love the gold accent. Absolutely gorgeous, right? The branding is on point. I really like where we're heading. And I keep saying this, once we get some real headway, once we get some real traction, once kind of the market slows down, people start really kind of looking for projects to put their money in. I mean, this is a golden egg as an investor for how small we are. Again, I kind of said this last presentation. I will give out 1 million ZA if anyone can find a project with this market cap, starting out this small, that has as much application as us, especially in the physical world. If you can do that, 1 million ZA, and that's quoted. I know it's not going to happen because again, there's no company that's doing that because most likely they probably injected their own funds, try to increase market cap. They're trying to do something crazy, but we really are as small as you can get. I kind of tell people this, we really can't go lower, just because if we do go lower, then it's not going to hurt when we go back up because there's much more higher than there is lower at this point. And that's my honest answer, or my honest response. What's a $76,000 market cap for a project that's truly trying to integrate what's in your wallet and give you something tangible like a water bottle? I don't know any in top of my head. And that's what really makes us innovative, and that's what makes us new. And again, this is all pushing on the idea of mass adoption. I keep saying this. In order for crypto to be the future, in order for it to really take the next headway, it has to be integrated in everyday payments, and it has to be laid out in a simpler way that grandpas and grandmas can also use it and somehow join into the ecosystem. And that's what we're trying to add. We're trying to make it as user-friendly as possible. Anyone that doesn't even know a box of rocks of crypto can go to the website and know exactly what every button is. Oh, mobile top up, that's to do your phone. Buy gift cards, buy ZA, that's their crypto. Fiat on-ramp, oh, my debit card. Everything is as simple as possible for your average Joe, your average user. You don't have to be experienced to be a part of our ecosystem. And that's another thing that kind of separates us from everyone else. We need your grandparents. I don't know about that. It really is a gym. Oh, by the way, for people that are kind of late right now, I know James, Justin are a little late. The marketing strategy that I'm going to be implementing, I hired a translator. We're going to be really focusing on the Chinese building of our community at first. And then once we've gotten a healthy Chinese group, we're then going to branch off to the Arabic group, Spanish, French, possibly German as well. Because right now, if I pictured Zonimous on a huge chart, we're at probably, you can't even see us in BSC because the people that we're targeting, the specific investors, they all know each other. They're all in the same lounges. They're all in the same groups. They're all buddy. Nothing wrong with it. It's the fact. It's the truth. That's why we really can't grow exponentially, because we're targeting the same exact people. So that's why I want to go to the different languages, because I know BSC, the main demographic isn't even English. I would say it's maybe Chinese, and their main demographic is not United States, it's Asia. So why aren't we going for the bigger markets? So that's everything. I'm concluded. I did hire a Chinese translator, and I'm going to be targeting the Chinese communities very in-depthly. Possibly Wednesday, we're going to be running some practice rounds. So our next internal AMA is going to be probably half English, half Chinese. And even if you all don't know Chinese, that's perfectly fine. It's mainly to just get a feel. So whenever we do present, me and the translator is one-on-one. By the way, the translator is not in any of our groups. They know a very bare minimum of crypto, but that's what I wanted. I don't want someone that's in the same communities as us. I want someone from the outside perspective that I hired, so it's much more professional. It's not a friend. This is business. It's going to be a translator full time that everything I say, they're going to be repeating right after me in Chinese. And we're going to be doing that for every group once we grow. We're going to have a Spanish translator. Hopefully I can find one for all of the languages. That would be awesome, but that's probably not going to be possible. But Wednesday, we're going to be doing a practice session with our translator, and we just keep growing. We target the right groups. I am 100% native English. Speaking wise. So I think growing and hitting these different avenues is really going to give us a different investor perspective and really grow this project. We're not going to stop. Christmas, by the way, is 6 days away. I'm going to be releasing some information about a competition here soon. Share your loved ones, spend some time with them. Even if it is Christmas, we're still going to be working. But happy holidays, and never forget, stay Zonymous. Any questions you all have, leave them in the chat. I'll take care of them. And if you all need me, I'm right here. I'm still working. I got some stuff to do with my accountant for the project to release for wrapping up 2022's tax summary for Zonymous Limited. Thank you all again. Have a great day. Stay Zonymous.